Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm laughing because about 10 seconds, there's a countdown on the screen. There was like 10 seconds left, and I started sneezing for some reason. So it's like, get it under control. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, August 9th, and this is show number 74. I'm so happy to see you all here. There were several people in the chat room before we got started, so that was always fun. Captain Cheryl, Captain Diana, Captain Charles, Captain Sweet Sarah May's here, Captain Terry, good morning, it's so good. Captain Kristen, so good to see you all, I'm glad you're here. I'm so sorry about yesterday's show. I had a very important meeting in the morning, and with every intention of having the show on time, but the meeting was just so enthralling, and I had to cancel the show because I had to keep going. So I apologize for that. I haven't thought of a good way to let y'all know, because YouTube doesn't have a way to, post that the show was canceled for the day. So I apologize for that. I mean, if you followed me on Twitter, I do have a Captain Housekeeper Twitter account. So if you follow me on Twitter, maybe I'll start, if I ever have to cancel, which I'm assuming I'll have to happen sometime, right? I'll announce it on Twitter. So apologize, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here today. All is well. All the 1,500 people that texted me right at 11:05 saying, what's wrong? It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. Yay, hooray, the whole gang's here. You're right, Captain Charles. Good morning, Captain DJ. Good to see you. Captain Sarah May's making banana nut bread and chicken fried rice. Is that one big dish, or is that two separate things? Because I don't know. I'm sure it's separate things. Kristen, what are you talking about? I know what you're talking about. She's so funny when she texts me. Anyway, yesterday, I apologize, but I came home from my meeting and I was so in a zone about everything that I had gone over in the meeting that I took a nap, and I was just going to take lay down for a half hour. But I ended up just lounging around in bed for the rest of the afternoon. The dogs loved it. It was nice. I didn't get much done, but I was able to just kind of digest in my mind what had just gone on in the morning time, so it was nice. And then I got up and went out to the pool, because what was really nice is, I don't know, about 3 in the afternoon, when I was just kind of writhing around in bed with the 2 Labradors, it started thundering a lot. There was all this thunder moved through, and a little bit of rain, but mostly thunder. It was very nice. It was nice to just lay in bed. It got real dark out. Boom, boom, boom. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. And then by the time I did manage to drag myself out of bed, which was right around dinner time, fed the dogs, then we were able to go out to the pool, because the lightning was all moved away, and it was just a nice evening. So it worked out nice. I feel very refreshed this morning, which is good because I don't have any groceries in the house. I have to go get groceries, and I need to catch up on some housework because I didn't do anything yesterday. What I am going to do, I'm very excited, is I'm going to go in there. I'm on the verge of finishing the master closet. You remember I've been working on finding balance in there. We talked about the whole Swedish concept of life and balance, not too much and not too little. And so I've been going in the master closet little by little each day and going, what would Goldilocks say? Is there too much? Is there too little? Of course there's too much. So I've been pulling it all back. I've been pulling out more bags of stuff to donate to my favorite charity. So I'm very happy about that. But now I'm going to move it into the studio. The whole concept. I walked in the studio this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm ready to tackle this. Like I said, over there, I don't put on camera, because over there is a couple of years. It's like an archaeological dig. There's several years of other things I used to do kind of piled there to get it out of the way. And I'd really love to be able to use the studio more thoroughly. Plus, phase 2 is coming up. I don't have a date yet. But phase 2, of course, means I have to pack the studio completely, along with the living room and the master bedroom, so that they can redo the floors. So if I get in here and I get, kind of balance this out and kind of donate everything I don't need, I'll be more ready to pack this room up. And I'll only be packing things I want to keep, right? Which I think is a much better strategy than just packing it all away and then having to unpack it later and figure out what I need. Poor Diana doesn't have time for naps. Many days I don't, Captain Diana. So when I grabbed that nap, I just held on for dear life and just enjoyed it as much as possible. I really don't get naps. I used to, but over the last couple of years, they've kind of disappeared from the world. 14 people here. Hello, 14 people. I'm so happy to see you this Thursday morning. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to the Captain Housekeeper YouTube channel. Ring the notification bell so you know when I go live or when I upload another video. And please give the videos a thumbs up if you're enjoying them. Yes, Captain Charles says thumbs up too. I really appreciate that. That makes, oh, look at them. I can watch the thumbs going up as we speak. It's on the screen right there. It's kind of funny to watch them go up. Captain Kristen doesn't nap unless she's sick. I think that's kind of what it's come down to with me. If I'm really feeling bad, I'll grab a nap. Otherwise, there's just too much to do all the time. I just power through it. Drink lots of water, right? Drink lots of liquids. So I have to go get groceries today because I ran out. I was supposed to yesterday, but I slept. Had a really good meeting, then I slept. You know what I did discover? I was going to tell you. I know I'm always looking for recommendations on Netflix. I discovered the series on Netflix. It's called Grand Design. And I've watched a lot of HGTV over the years. I've watched a lot of home design shows over the years. I think this is the absolute best home design show I've ever watched. So if you like watching other people build their dream homes, live vicariously through them. This one happens to be British. What the host does is he goes and he talks to, they're kind of crazy, all these homeowners, because they're building custom homes. That's kind of the whole theme of it. And some of them obviously are really, really rich, but some of them aren't. They don't have a lot of funds sometimes, but they have that piece of property in their hometown, or they have that little piece of property right on the river, or right in this little wooded lot in their village. And, they want to build their dream home on it. And it shows all the things that they go through to realize their dream home. And some of them, of course, I'm thinking, would I live there? And some of them, it's like, no, that's a little silly. Like this one guy, he used to live on one of those river boats, and in England they have lots of those little skinny rivers, canals. So he lived in a canal boat almost all his life, and now he built a house to live in. He wants to get on land. Well, because he had lived in a boat for so long, the kitchen was literally a microwave in the corner practically. And I was like, I can't live with that. But anyway, I recommend Grand Design. I did discover last night that there is a Australian version of it also with a different host. But each episode, covers a house, and the house takes a couple years to build. So they really have committed to coming back and visiting the show on site. Captain Housekeeper gives the show a thumbs up on Netflix. Marlon's injured again. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Captain Kristen. Oh, Captain Terry loves the show, so you've seen it. I'm so glad. I really, really recommend it. It's really quite fun to watch other people build their dream homes. They're all custom. Some of them are weird. Excuse me. I started sneezing and stuff, and I don't know what's going on. I did see on the news that those magical Saharan sands are coming back Sunday. So we get to put up with red dust everywhere for another week or so. But they might be getting here soon because I keep sneezing. I don't know why. Yeah, poor Marlene. Oh, Kristen says, I'm making chili cheese dogs for lunch. Ooh, I haven't had those in years. That sounds delicious, Kristen. Chili cheese dogs. I'd love to come over, Kristen. I wish you lived closer. Good morning, Captain Deborah. I've been stretching, Deborah, so you could get here on time. Captain Deborah, remember, is my sister. So say hi to my sister, everyone. You're very welcome, Cheryl. It's a very good show, and I like to recommend shows that are really high quality. The thing about that show, the common denominator I've noticed with almost every one of those houses is that people are taking advantage of the view. And sometimes the view is just some trees that they love, or it's a river that's next door. But they really, really center all their windows on a view. And I look out and my view is just a neighborhood, and it's just a suburban neighborhood. I want to look at mountains desperately. You're very welcome, Deborah. I was waiting for you to arrive. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, Captain Ruthie. I didn't see you come in. I'm so glad you're here. So yeah, that's my big day. I have to go get groceries, and I have to get caught up on my housework, and I'm going to start on my studio today. I'm going to start looking at it like Goldilocks would, you know, that whole Swedish life and balance approach. And I'm going to see, do I have too much? Do I have too little? I think I have too much only because there's, you know, like the debris from finished projects over there. You know, that debris needs to be dealt with. Unfortunately, I get excited about starting a new project, and oftentimes the end debris of the former project just kind of gets stacked over there because, you know, I'm excited about the new project. So hopefully I will be able to get started on that soon. Today, it'll happen. Captain Deborah says, I pretend I'm looking at the ocean or Lake Michigan. Yeah, I often go off in my head and pretend I'm looking at a meadow. I think a meadow with some mountains in the background, it just would be my ideal place to build a house. I think that would be so much fun. So I often sit and just pretend I can see. I have a very vivid imagination. All right, folks, well, just because you're in charge of your house doesn't mean you have to do everything. I have lots of stuff I want to get caught up on, so I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, Captain Diana says, beautiful view of the mountains from your property. Yes, Captain Diana, I would love to see pictures. I could live vicariously through you, because I would love to have a view of the mountains. That would be absolutely my dream come true. It could happen. You never know. Life, you know, life evolves. So we'll see. Okay, say it with me, everyone. No matter what life throws at me, I have the ability to make this a fantastic day. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 11 a.m. Central in the USA. See you later. Bye-bye.